Warning, do not attempt to move on to the next step before you're confident, comfortable, and relaxed with the previous step. I prescribe practicing 3 days a week for maximum results. Okay, so what brings you into the swim doctor's office again? Well, good news is I have a cure for that. So before we get started, what I'm gonna need you to do is go ahead and leave a like, hit that subscribe button, put on those bell notifications, that way you're ready for the next videos. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do kind of what I was talking about in the last video. You're gonna take your kickboard, you're gonna hug it real tight, you're gonna lay on your back, and you're gonna float there. Now, when you feel comfortable and ready, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start kicking. Pretty simple, right? Now, the tricky thing is knowing how fast you need to kick and the size of your kick. So let's talk about how fast you need to be kicking. So when you're kicking, you need it to be about this fast. It's gonna be the same thing like when you're doing your freestyle kicking. It's gonna be same speed. You're pretty much gonna do the same thing, except you're gonna be on your back. The other tricky thing is how high you need to kick. Now, a common misconception is the harder you kick, the faster you're gonna go. That's actually not quite true. It's all about the speed of your kick. Now, when you're in the water, you're gonna have a lot of resistance when you're kicking up and down. So the bigger your kick is, the slower you're actually going to kick. So you want to be doing kicks up until your toes come out of the water. You don't want to kick any higher than that. If you go any higher, you're gonna bring a lot of bubbles back down into the water, and you're not going to be swimming as fast. Now, the same thing with your freestyle kicks. You're going to be kicking with pretty much straight legs. They're going to have a slight bend in it, but your legs need to be pretty much straight. If you're kicking, like I said with freestyle kicks, you don't want to be kicking with your knees. You want to be kicking with your whole leg, and your feet are going to be what's propelling you, not your legs. So you got to make sure that your toes are pointed. Now, when you kick down, you want to be going maybe a few inches under the water and then back up. A few inches underwater, then back up. Like I said, you don't want to be kicking with big kicks because that's going to make you go slower. And then when you're confident, comfortable, and ready to move on, what you're going to do is you're going to release the kickboard while you're kicking. Now, you're probably wondering, well, I released the kickboard, I don't know how to get back up now. Couple things you can do. You can either go along the side of the pool, that way whenever you're ready you can just grab onto the side and lift yourself up. Or if you're not near the edge of the pool, or the edge of the pool is too high for you to reach in some cases, what you can do is you could just flip over to your front and then stand up like normal. Now remember, standing up, you're gonna kind of get into a cannonball. So you're gonna bring your knees to your chest, you're gonna let the bottom half of your body sink down a little bit, and then you're just gonna stand right back up. Use your hands to push down to get your upper half up too, if that helps. All right, and that is your cure for kicking on your back. Now, I recommend practicing 3 times a week. All right, well, anyways, thanks for watching.